over there?
What you don't understand is
You don't understand.
Orange and blue big today.
Orange and blue.
What you
don't understand is, by the way, folks, that's Mark Blanchard over there.
And over here, Jet Steve Wise guy.
Yes, this is coming. It's coming.
Soon.
We'll start.
All right,
we'll start with the Mets.
Start us off this morning. This is an emergency broadcast before the game begins. Why?
In 17 minutes.
Why? Look at this cup.
Look at that. Look at that. Everything tastes better out of that.
Cup of Joe in love. And let me tell you one more thing before we get started.
It's that.
We have it in order today.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Look at that. Let me tell you something. It's interesting that you brought. Yeah, it's interesting that you brought those things up there because they give you a boost, right?
Exactly.
And there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them because
wait, there's an analogy to be made here.
Well, why do you think I brought all 3?
There you go.
Go ahead. Give us the analogy.
Well, here's the analogy, okay?
Let's see.
And then you'll tell us about those things. So what those lovely products from Irwin do, and you'll explain that, is they give you a boost.
2.
3 is 2. And 3.
3.
Right? They give you a boost. Well, last night, the Mets had 3 guys give them a boost.
And who were they?
Called up Mark Vientos from the minor leagues, who was raking minor leagues. Gets up, Mets are down 2-0, 7th inning. Hits a 2-run bomb. New ball game.
Yeah.
But then the Mets give up some more runs. It's 5-2. It's the bottom of the 9th. There's 2 outs. We got our rookie catcher Alvarez up. Boom! 3-run bomb. New ball game. New ball game.
Extra innings.
Extra innings. Now they got that stupid ghost runner rule, which I can't stand.
Oh, I hate it.
But it's there.
So stupid.
So you get the runner on second, which if you're the home team really doesn't matter because you're going to get the same thing. It's you don't want people to score 2 runs.
And what they do?
They score 2 runs.
Because we're the Mets.
Then Jeff McNeil gets on base with a bloop single. So bloopy that Nimmo couldn't score from second. Normally he would.
He would.
So now you have runners on the corners. And you're thinking, oh, Brett Beatty gets up. Maybe it's this rookie. Goes down swinging. But then the polar bear gets up.
Actually, it was Lindor. It was Lindor who went down swinging.
Oh, that's right. And Lindor went down. That's right. Polar bear takes a pitch that I'm looking at him going, oh, Pete.
The same thing. I saw that pitch he took, and I'm like, oh, he's never.
That was the pitch.
He's never going to
get close. That wasn't the pitch.
Slider right there at the extension of the bat. Oh my God! It looked this big,
dude. But apparently that wasn't.
You know what it looked like? You want to know what it looked like to me? It looked like steel libido red, just sitting there, ready to go. Boom, boom, boom.
It was there, but apparently, according to Pete, wasn't the pitch. Because the next pitch was the pitch. Boom!
Because he thought he could throw a fastball by Pete Alonso. And then, take your pills, baby. They're all natural. They
400
blood flow.
So 400 and something feet, walk-off home run. First of the walk-off win of the year for the Mets. Can you believe that?
First comeback win of 3 runs or more.
That too.
We had not come back.
First walk-off and 3-run deficit. Mets win. Pete's so excited on live TV. Pete says, let's fucking go Mets on live TV.
And I'm there, and Liz is with me watching it at that point. And I go, I think he just cursed. She goes, oh my God. And he did. Let's fucking go Mets. And I have to agree with them.
Listen.
How do you argue that? So that's the point of the emergency broadcast system.
3 guys came up last night. Power. So what? Now show me the power that you got
Okay,
there right in
so-
front of you.
Vientos, nitrous oxide pre-sport. Before you go to play the game, that's what you take. Get your blood flowing, feel good, relax your vessels, all natural, all kinds of berries and herbs, nothing artificial in here, no supplemental nonsense. Get it going. Number 2, you want to be ready because you're an active man. Libido max. And there's Alvarez doing his thing. Then every once in a while, you need the extra boost, the power boost, the boost to the moon, the one where you go 416 feet up and out and in. Now, steel, libido, red. Be careful with these because it could stay longer than you want your bat up. So don't do that necessarily. But that's it. Thank goodness for these boys. It had to be these boys this morning.
Now, had to be. Now, you know.
10 minutes from now, we got a game. 15 minutes from now, we got a game. What are we going to do?
We got a game. Now, just so you know, if you don't know already, Alvarez is not starting today. Okay.
Vientos is not in.
Well, I know why Vientos is not in. And I know why Alvarez is not in. Alvarez isn't in because he figures the guy's been catching almost every single day, late night last night. Even though he's 20 or 21, you give him a break. Perez, who went 4 for 4 the day before, not a bad deal, okay? And by the way, that doesn't mean he won't come in later if need be.
Okay.
Same thing with Vientos. They got a right-handed pitcher on the mound.
And they have a bunch of left-handed relievers, so it brings Vientos in later.
Yeah, so listen, Vogelback starts against the righty.
Yeah, but Escobar, why is Escobar starting?
Why is Pham starting?
Why is Pham or Escobar in the game? That's what I don't understand. See, this is what really drives me out of my. I know we don't have Guillerme anymore because we optioned him out, but we keep Pham. Pham is now. I mean, he's our DH today. That doesn't make any sense.
No.
Too.
He's not. Vogelback's DHing.
Oh, so what's Pham? Oh, Pham's playing in the outfield. So Marte's not in.
I don't know if Pham is in right or if Pham is in center.
Nimmo's
or if Pham is in left.
I think
I don't know where
Nimmo's
he's playing.
Hold on, I'll look.
Look it up.
Are you looking?
No, I'm waiting because and Escobar's playing.
This lineup is crazy. I'm going to tell you the lineup right now.
Okay.
Fucking nuts lineup. Nuts, I say.
Okay.
Here it is. You ready?
I'm still ready.
Are you ready?
Still ready.
Nimmo leading off.
Okay, so he's in center. Okay.
I like that. Lindor, shortstop. I like that. McNeil, right field. I like that. Alonso, first base. I like that. Beatty, third base. I love that. Pham, left field. What? Vogelback, DH.
Right-handed pitcher. Right-handed pitcher.
All right. Escobar, second base. Perez, catching. What the effing nonsense is this last 4?
Well, I told you, Perez I can understand, and Vogelback I can understand. Okay?
Yeah, but how
Escobar I don't understand.
Escobar hitting 208 and Pham hitting 200. What are they doing?
I don't understand either of those.
What are they doing in the lineup?
Well, what's Canna hitting? 200, 215?
230, 240. I don't see him here, but he's hitting better than that.
So my question is, why isn't McNeil in left field?
Canna's hitting 227. Alvarez, well, we know Alvarez is why he's.
By the way, why is it
Marte?
McNeil?
I don't know. Marte's. Are they resting Marte because it's an early game after a late game and he got hit?
He also got hit last night.
Yeah.
He got hit on the right here.
Yeah. Maybe shit. Maybe that's bad, but he's on the active. He's not on the. He's there.
Maybe they just decided
on the bench.
Yeah.
Vientos is on the bench.
Well, Vientos won't be on the bench once they switch pitchers.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so that's what we got there. That's live. That's
all right. Look at these
direct feed. Oh, so what's happening?
Those were my kids' baby booties.
Those are special.
right?
Which ones were those? Were those Claire's?
Both of them had it. They shared them.
They won one and then the next.
First they were Nathan, and then 2 years later, Claire wore them. There you go.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful.
What you do? You pass things on.
We did. And then we had a basket. We had a basket that my mother made that Rowan was in. Then Carmen was in. Then Rachel Griffith's child was in. Then the guy she was starring with, Peter, whatever, I can't remember his last name, Peter, on 6 Feet Under. The other star, he's a big director now and everything. His kid was in. Then Shane went in. Then it went back to Rachel's third kid.
Right.
And I don't know where it is now.
By the way, irony. The name of the characters on 6 Feet Under, brother and sister, Nathan and Claire. How's that for irony?
Pretty good, huh? And they were both, their parents both had kids in the crib that, we had, not crib, bassinet.
So, but back to the thing.
Let's go.
Big win last night. Braves lost, by the way.
We picked up a game. But
today is interesting. It'd be nice to keep that momentum going.
Not nice, imperative. Not nice, imperative. This win last night means nothing if we come out and lay an egg today.
True.
If we scrapple and lose one at the end, it's almost acceptable, but not really. You got to go in. And here's what's unacceptable today. Because these boys can't wait till the 6th inning to score a run.
No.
Again. Get up. Knock in a base runner. First inning. Come on.
And also, can we start stretching the opposing pitchers for more than 10 pitches an inning?
Please. And here's the real issue I've got with it is right now. McGill is, he's a good pitcher and all, but he's not going to shut these guys down. We have to score. So you've got to go out there and throw the knockout punch right off the bat. Put them on the mat first. Why do we always have to come from the mat up? It's not fair. It's not right. It's not Met-like.
It's very un-Met-like. I don't like it.
Very un-Met-like.
All right. So I know we're short on time.
Yes,
so
we are.
I'm going to quickly shift hats here.
Jets, Jets.
So the New York Jets today, they restructured defensive end Carl Lawson's contract, which keeps him with the Jets and changes the way he makes his money. So
hold on, I'm standing up for excitement.
Lowers our cap hit for this year. And that means they're trying to make room. And maybe there's a move coming. I don't know what, but this creates room so we're not so crunched against.
What about Quinnen Williams?
Well, that's part of this reason, I think, is kicking the can down the road because we're Bobby Bonilla-ing this guy. He's gonna get paid till 2027.
Apparently, apparently they're gonna do the same thing with Aaron.
Well, that's definitely happening. They have no choice. He's on a vet minimum right now, but next year's cap hit is $107 million. So that's going to happen. But Quinnen Williams, I think they're structuring this because he wants a new contract. He deserves a new contract. We should give him a new contract.
100%. I don't know who disagrees with that anywhere in football. Anywhere.
No one does. The only problem is the Jets have this weird history, and this happened before Joe Douglas. I don't know what happens here with these guys. But we tend to drag our feet and be reactive in extending these guys instead of proactive. So now we're in that position. Quinnen is probably going to hold out. I don't blame him. He should. He's only 26. He's been getting better every year. I'm hoping that they work it out and they pay him soon.
Let me tell you something. Steel libido red.
Steel libido red.
Nitric acid oxide and steel libido max. They're all good things to get the contract going. There you go. Now, let me tell you something very funny. I heard about the Jets between when you told me you heard something till now. You ready? Do you know a gentleman named Billy Joel?
Yes, I do. Not personally, but no.
I personally know him because I dated his wife, one of his wives, Christy Brinkley, years before him, and she brought him to the Ritz. And I had no interest in Christy because she had already dumped me. So, but she came up being very friendly, saying, "Do you mind if we come in?" And I was the manager.
What does this have to do with the Jets?
Telling it. So, of course, I was like enthralled by it being Billy Joel, one of my idols growing up, and sat him at the table and all. And he writes a song very soon after that called Uptown Girl. And he writes it about her, basically.
Yeah.
And one other
Not
model.
basically, 100%.
No, about 90%. There was one other model he was dating at the time, and it was kind of about the both of them, but then it ended up being solely about her, they said.
Well, because he married her and he put her in the video.
That's what I'm saying. So now he writes that song. Years later, a comic, last night, is trying to figure out names for, hey, we got Broadway Joe. Who do we have? Downtown Aaron, Broadway Uptown Aaron. And he starts singing a song, making up the words. He's in Queens now. He's just the ayahuasca, but he's with us. He's Uptown Aaron. And he goes, it's great. It's great. You got to look it up. Uptown Aaron. So that's what we're going to be calling him. Don't forget.
That's what you're going to be calling him.
Oh, I will be. I'll be calling him.
I'm just calling him Rogers.
I'm calling him
Rogers. That's it. That's it. Rogers.
I feel so.
And I expect
good about these Jets.
Rogers to be Rogers.
Everyone expects it. They said he's on a mission.
Well, I hope so.
And I read one other thing that you may be. You know how much I love Zach Wilson and still do. I'm a Zach Wilson fan, but he can't quarterback yet. But this one ex-quarterback, Alex Smith, Pro Bowler, good quarterback, who had a terrible first 3-4 years. And he said that's because defensive-minded head coaches and their crews they bring aren't good to develop young quarterbacks.
You do realize he was under Jim Harbaugh in San Francisco.
That's when he turned it around. That isn't when he started. He was telling about the guy that he started with for 3 years.
You know what that sounds like to me? An excuse. Tom Brady's head coach was who?
Yes, but he had Josh McDaniels as the.
I didn't have him the whole time. He's gone through multiple coordinators.
Yeah, but he had good. We had an offensive play caller for Zach Wilson's first game who never called it offensive.
Let me tell you something. Zach Wilson is responsible minimum for 50% of his failure, and I think more. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
50%, I'll take it. But 50% of that's going to erase this year, and he's following our boy Aaron Rodgers. And 3 years down the road,
why he's following him?
3 years down the road, 4 years down the road, we're going to have.
Hey, Aaron, I got your sports drink. I'm carrying your luggage.
Absolutely, he better do all of it.
He's going to do all of it.
I expect him to be cleaning the dirt off his shoes, even if he steps in do.
That's what. Listen, he's got to do something. Yes. He's not playing quarterback.
No, what happened? I'm a little worried about our backup situation.
Aaron, he is. You should. He is the backup. I'm worried too.
Aaron, stay healthy, please. Take your
libido max.
Nitric oxide, please, sir. Take your libido max, and I know you will. Steal libido red, baby. Take it.
So listen, we got to wrap this up. Do you have any pearls of wisdom?
I do have a pearl of wisdom.
Okay.
When you're down, it's a very quick one. When the cards are stacked against you, when everything looks like it's falling apart, when you fall below the screen completely, and there you are, what makes you stand up? Let me tell you what it is. It's the strength to go on, because you never know what this moment right now brings. We saw that last night. We were down. We struck out with the guy on base. We took a pitch that shouldn't have been taken. And then, very calmly, a tree stood there. A big white tree of snow with fur on it. And I saw the bear. And what did he do? He knocked it into the moon because never, ever, ever, ever give up until that fat lady sings a high C.
The what lady?
The oversized, larger than life lady sings the high note, the high C. If there's a breath, there's a way. If there's a breath, baby, there's a way. So all you young boys out there, all you old men, you think you're washed up. You're not. You're breathing. You're here. You can take your nice, wonderful things if you need to. And we all do. And they get strong. But until it's over, as Yogi Berra says,
Yogi
it
Berra.
ain't over till it's over.
It ain't over till it's over.
So
But,
remember
but
this, my
that
friends.
being said, this is over.
This is over. Remember, if you've got a breath, you got a chance.
You got a chance.
Okay?
That's
Here's
Mark
your
Blanchard
follow
over
list.
there.
Right off the cuff. This has been Mark Blanchard. That Uncle Jets Steve Wisegow.
All right, then. We'll see you next time.
Yes, we will. Let's
Adios.
go. Let's fucking go, Mets.